Demons and Divas, and bienvenidos. Welcome back to my channel. ¿Qué es la que, mi gente? Estamos activados, estamos encendidos. It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva and the Big Dog, as always. And I am here with the relaunch. We have resuscitated high fives. You guys asked for it, so I bring it to you. I did this show for a short period of time back in the day when I wasn't streaming, like watch-alongs. And basically what I give you is 5 things I enjoyed about Monday Night Raw. It could be a match, it could be a moment, it could be an outfit, it could be something completely stupid. The old version of this show, we used to do the low fives. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is high fives, my 5 favorite moments, high 5 comments from you guys, from the live chat that I loved or popped me. And we're going to do 3 unpopular opinions about last night's episode now that I kind of slept on it. But before I do any of that, I want to remind you guys that I am so close to 20,000 subscribers. So if you haven't done it yet, please hit the subscribe button. I am here live almost every day. And now I am going to be bringing you even more content with high fives, more vlogs. You never know what to expect from me, right? But most importantly, the watch-alongs. That I'm consistent about. That I am very consistent about. Also, follow me on all of my social media. It is right here. My Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. I know I don't get on TikTok much, but I'm going to start getting back on there, I promise. Let's go ahead and get started with last night's high fives. And like I said, these are things that I enjoyed about last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. Number 1, on top of my list, caught my attention real quick, and that is Damian Priest a Paul Heyman guy? Or is he Roman Reigns' next victim? We saw a little bit of an alliance last night happening between Damian Priest and Paul Heyman. I got the impression that Damian Priest was doing a little bit of the negotiating tactic here on behalf of Judgment Day with Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman gave Priest a task. Hey, take care of Riddle, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn for the bloodline, and we're good. But shook his hand, treated him very nicely. But backstage, Paul Heyman did say to Damian Priest, hey, if you don't get this done, you have to respond to the tribal chief, which Damian Priest said, I don't respond to anybody. I'm not going to let that go lightly. I listen, I pay attention. WWE might forget about it, but I'm not going to forget about it. Just really makes me curious because I see everybody saying, oh, I think Damian Priest is going to become a Paul Heyman guy, which I would love. Don't get me wrong. I would love that. But I personally think that maybe Damian Priest might be Roman's next victim based on this move that we saw last night. Are we going to see Damian Priest against Roman Reigns maybe at Night of the Champions, since rumor has it Roman is not doing anything for Backlash? His next one will be Night of the Champions. Is Damian Priest going to be who he goes against? I mean, it is also in May. We do have to start building for this pay-per-view soon. So I'm going to put that in the parking lot, like we will say in corporate America. We'll come back to it if we need to. But I saw it. I paid attention. Good shit. And it's very creative if this ends up being what leads Damian Priest to a match against Roman Reigns. At number 2 of my Monday Night Raw high fives, I have a lot of moments on tonight's list, but I have Brock Taker. I'm sorry, why did Brock Lesnar come out dressed like that? Why did Brock Lesnar come out? And then Trish Stratus comes out later and they fucking bought matching outfits. It reminded me of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Matching! No, but why was Brock wearing... I mean, I know that was a normal cowboy hat, but with the Undertaker's coat, it was a look. It was a choice of a look for Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw, and the fact that he did all this, right? He cosplayed as the Undertaker just to come out and smile and go backstage. Typical Brock move there. But you can't tell me you didn't pop a little bit when you saw Brock as the Undertaker. Number 3. I gotta tell you something about last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. On my number 3 for the high fives, I have...
Banger! After banger! After banger! After banger!
I gotta tell you something. The The wrestling last night on Monday Night Raw was incredible. The Miz and Seth Rollins put on an incredible match. I thought Austin Theory and Bobby Lashley put on a great match, and then Bronson Reed became involved. I love the main event. Solo Sikoa against Rey Mysterio. Uh, there was a lot of really good wrestling on a wrestling show. Believe it or not, that doesn't happen very often, and it should be celebrated. So shout out to Monday Night Raw. That is my number 3 on my high fives. At number 4, I'm sorry. This is for me. But at number 4, I have the Usos yelling,
Said one Puerto Rico!
hey, listen, Backlash is right around the corner. The more that it gets acknowledged, the more excited I get about it. But I can't help but to pop every time they mention Backlash, every time they mention San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's so close to my heart that every time that something like that happens, it pops me. They did make a couple of matches official for Backlash. We do have Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Matt Riddle against the Bloodline, the Usos, and Solo Sikoa. Also, for the first time ever in Puerto Rico, Brock Lesnar will be wrestling against Cody Rhodes. So we're already starting to build up this card towards Backlash. It will be nice if they will build a little bit faster, but that's what we're getting as of right now. And last but not least, on my Monday Night Raw high fives, I have the drip. We just talked about Brock as The Undertaker. I thought Trish Stratus also looked incredible. My favorite fit of the night has got to go to Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. I thought they were slaying. I always love Bianca's, but my favorite gear in that match actually goes to Dakota Kai. I thought Dakota Kai looked incredible. Very proud of Cody Rhodes for not wearing one of his try-hard suits. So I appreciated him just coming out in his gear pants and his little sleeveless hoodie, even though he was wearing a suit later on. And last but not least, when it comes to the drip, I gotta give a special shout out to Solo Sikoa's towel, because it's going through it, okay, guys? It's going through it. That's it. That is my high fives for Monday Night Raw. Let me know in the comments down below, what were your 5 favorite things about last night's episode of Raw? Remember, it could be a match, it could be a moment, it could be an outfit, it could be anything. It could even be the Usos screaming,
Said one Puerto Rico!
All right, now I'm going to move off to your high fives. As you guys know, I do watch-alongs for most of the shows, including Monday Night Raw, and I decided to include some of your chats that just completely popped me. And at number 1 in my high fives is going to be Jerry Winters, because he started the chat last night by letting me know that it was his 1st year anniversary as a Demonite. If you guys don't know, I do offer channel memberships. It allows you to have your own emotes. We're going to start doing live streams just for channel members. It was very difficult for me before last week because my equipment was ass. But now that I have the new computer, I really am going to start focusing a lot more on my YouTube content. I'm so excited. So Jerry Winters has been here since day 1. He was my very first channel member, and seeing him finally hit the milestone of 12 months just made my heart warm. Thank you so much, Jerry Winters, for the love and support that you always offer me and the channel. My number 2 comes from the TLD, who commented during the Rey Mysterio and Solo Sikoa match, and he said Rey and Solo are rocking the same hairstyle. And that popped me because we all know that he was talking about Rey Mysterio because of the mask hairstyle, okay? I know you know what I meant, but that shit was funny to me, okay? At number 3, we Michael P made a comment about Cody Rhodes. We were playing a game on last night's watch along, and the game was Cody Rhodes went from undesirable to blank. And Michael P came in clutch by saying from undesirable to unpectoral. You know why?
As your little peck went pop.
Huge pop. Shout out to you, Michael P, for that one. At number 4, I have Sleaze Boy. Sleaze Boy sent in a comment that said, some of us love to suck like Darby Allin on a foot. Ayo, ayo. And the last high five comment, you jumped off, bro. You were on my lap. I put you down. Now you want to bark at me? I will not take this bullying from you. At number 5, favorite comment of the night has got to go to my mom. My mom, who commented en español, during Trish Stratus's promo, she said, esta vieja que se vaya a cuidar a sus nietos y deje a Becky quieta. That translates to this old lady needs to go take care of her grandkids and leave Becky Lynch alone. My mom said that. My mom. I gotta give Roman a treat. I know you're gonna say if you give him a treat, he's gonna keep behaving that way. I know. Anyways, so those are my high 5 comments. I want to thank you guys so much for always tuning into the live watch alongs and commenting. And I love incorporating this to this new show. We'll see what comes out of high 5s. Okay, this is a pilot. We're just trying it out. But last but not least, I give you 3 unpopular opinions about last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. Number 1, Trish Stratus's promo. Now, as you guys know, if you were watching live, I had major issues with my stream during Trish promo, so I couldn't watch all of it, but I personally didn't love it. What I did get to see, I didn't love it. She did the you people thing, and she also, I mean, I liked her taking credit for all of the women's revolution, but it's just not the case. The interest in women's wrestling was not there when she was leading the revolution back then. And I get it, but I just wasn't a fan. That doesn't explain attacking Becky Lynch. I don't think it made any sense. She did say that she's the one who took out Trish, and I like that she did explain that. Number 2 for unpopular opinion is Matt Riddle just feels like the third wheel in this Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn story. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were going against the bloodline. That all made sense, but then Matt Riddle is finally cleared to come back, and we just kind of shoehorn him in a storyline that he just has not felt like he belongs. So it just, I get it. Now, commentary did an excellent job at trying to explain to us that the reason why Matt Riddle's here is because Solo Sikoa took him out. Well, then wait your turn. They're busy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people out there very talented who don't seem to have a feud right now that maybe we could have put Riddle in, because it just doesn't feel like he belongs in this particular storyline at this time. And last but not least, for my unpopular opinion, you know it's coming. Cody Rhodes, man. A baby face, and he was beating up all the security guards, and the promo, this is not cowboy shit, you're a coward. Okay, whatever. You know, I liked it a lot more than last Monday's. Last Monday's promo was a bust for me, okay? But I don't need Cody to talk anymore. I'm gonna need him to start doing, right? And that's all I'm asking from him at this point. I mean, you lost a lot of credibility with the main event of WrestleMania. You know, the story's not finished. But having him out and talk every week is not doing him any favors either. So, and my favorite thing, and I saw it on Twitter. I don't know who tweeted it out. Sorry that I can't give you a shout out, but Adam Pearce comes out and tells Cody Rhodes, he's like, you're not medically clear. And he's like, okay, you let him wrestle with like half of his chest falling off. Do you really think he's going to care about what he's going through right now based on the Cody Rhodes that we know? No, he's not going to care. You know, I am very excited for Cody against Brock. I think it's awesome. We have been getting a lot of more fresh matchups on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, and I'm kind of loving it, if I'm being quite honest with you guys. So that's it. Episode 1, a quick little recap. 5 favorite things about Monday Night Raw. My 5 favorite comments from you guys, from the live chat. And last but not least, 3 unpopular opinions about last night's episode of Raw. Please let me know in the comments down below your 5 favorite things, maybe your 3 unpopular opinions. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you tonight for an NXT watch along. Until then, adios. Mwah.